Hi, so I'm just going to make a quick little video about the Ascher Racing F64 V3 on the Moza R12 base, just in case it kind of helps someone at some point. So for the last last year or so, I was using this Moza GS. So this is the GS V2P that I was using, 300mm wheel, obviously goes natively on the Moza base. Yeah, really good wheel, but I wanted something lighter. I was feeling like this was hindering me a bit in lighter cars in iRacing, like the Formula 4 and the Formula Ford cars, the FF1600. I wanted something a bit more lightweight, and there wasn't really a Moza option that I wanted. There was the FSR, but I didn't really like the look of the FSR. So I decided to go for this, the Ascher Racing RRP of this. The retail price is like over £1,000, but I found this for £560 on eBay secondhand. So I bought the wheel just by itself, and then I mounted this Simagic quick release. So I had to do that myself, get a quick release. I ended up buying this on sim racing machines, but it's out of stock now. But any Simagic or obviously the Moza quick release you can get. I also bought this right here. This was one that I bought off eBay from like a Chinese company. Turns out that it doesn't actually fit onto the Moza base. So be super careful. Buy the official Moza one or buy a Simagic one, because the Moza and Simagic ones are identical, I think. And that fits perfectly on. Then I also had to buy the captive screws. This is on the Ascher Racing website, but you've got the captive screws to mount it inside out. So I had to open up the wheel, which was a bit finicky. Then connect the quick release from within the wheel, and then obviously close it all back up. Yeah, I made a little bit of a mess of it to some extent, because I'm a bit stupid, a bit rubbish with DIY stuff sometimes, but it all came together in the end, and now we've got it mounted. This is the USB wheel, obviously, so if you have like a wheel like this with a Moza base, then you need to have the USB cable, which is running into the back of my PC, which is just behind the monitor there. It works fine. Like, there's a bit of movement on the cable. I've seen people coil the cable around the shaft, which maybe I should do, but for me this works fine. And yeah, I mean, no issues so far. So it all works very well. Also, you have to download the Ascher config tool on your PC, which I found online. I also kept a copy in my Google Drive in case I ever needed it again. It was kind of difficult to find on the internet. But yeah, that just reads all your button inputs, make sure the wheel works in iRacing and everything else that you want to use it in. Yeah, so it was easy enough to set up. And then the wheel itself, I mean, there's plenty of reviews on this wheel, but 285mm and has all the functionality you need with all these buttons. No display, but I don't want one because I use VR for driving. Really nice paddle shifters, better than the Moza ones, which I had to do some custom DIY with to make them a bit easier to use because they were too stiff for me. But these ones super nice. Clutch paddles, super deep throw, and really nice to use as well. And yeah, everything else just really good. But as I say, just watch. There's plenty of different reviews that you can watch about this wheel that all go more in depth than I will. So yeah, it's just to say, yeah, this works really well. And if you want to upgrade from the Moza ecosystem for a wheel rim, then Ascher Racing or any of these other brands like Gomez or what are they called? Cube Controls, whatever, stuff like that. You can make it all happen as long as you just get a 70mm bolt pattern quick release like this. Yep, any comments or questions, then let me know. Bye bye.